it was a beautiful journey.
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, these roles are a gift as actors.
Feels like we're all in the same room.
Yeah, we're
Doesn't
like
it,
hanging
Russ?
out.
We're all hanging out.
It's a big
Well,
slumber party.
It's the same vibe. It's the same vibe.
I am
Russ
at
and
South
I are in
by.
the same shirt, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I did it
How
on
you
purpose.
Me
what can I
too.
say?
Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Well, hello, my name is Russ Milheim from The Direct. Thank you guys for talking to me today about Ash.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on being at South by. It's very exciting.
Thank you. It's great to be out here.
Now, my first question for both of you is just, can you guys talk about how you built your paranoid performances, and how you embodied them within the film and fleshing out the dynamic between your two characters and, they're always wary of each other at every given point?
Yeah. Well, we shot pretty much in order of the script, which was really helpful, I think, as actors. And she wakes up completely beat up. She has no idea what is happening, where she's at, or even who she is. And her entire crew has been massacred on this space station on another planet. And then I show up and she attacks the shit out of me. And she's trying to figure out, okay, who am I? What happened to my crew? And so we're just trying to see if we can trust one another through the process. And so we just kind of stuck to the page, and scene by scene and went on. But I adore her. I've known her for many, many years. She's a dear friend of mine. And so we had to kind of push that aside and, tackle this together. But it was a beautiful journey.
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, these roles are a gift as actors when you get roles that you can really exercise things that it's not necessarily linear. It's about constant discovery. It's about constant sort of vulnerability on the day and finding feelings. And I just, I'm pretty psychotic when it comes to my process. I mean, Aaron said it in a very beautiful way. He's talked about it like her process is great. I'm like, intense. You mean insane? Like, you mean OCD? But I do I kept a chart, of where I thought you really, when you're sort of, it's funny. I don't want to get too actory, but when you're getting into this mindset of complete wipeout, right? You got to stay in that state of mind, and you want to make sure that you're not being repetitive or looking for similar things across the board. Especially me, that I'm like in every shot of every minute of the movie. And so I wanted to really tackle different emotions. And so I kept a chart. And then, as he said, we're kind of building it from the base up. It's like a house, right? So you kind of build the kitchen and you're like, okay, we have the kitchen. Now we have to get the living room. And so the performance kind of builds that way. And it's a collaboration. You need an actor. You really depend on what the other person's giving you. And so you're like, okay, check. So now what can I? So it becomes really fun because you're sort of finding different things and playing around in scenes. And then some stuff works, sometimes doesn't. But it allows for a array of emotions. And I really, I don't know, when I get into roles, I get really taken by the morality of my character. And sometimes it's completely corrupt. Like, I care a lot. It's completely a bad person. Or then sometimes I just feel like I really got to honor their spirit. And I really hone on to that. And that kind of is my guiding light throughout the film, usually.
Yeah. Now, I have a spoiler question, so feel free to speak freely. We're going to hold this answer until the movie comes out, so you're safe.
Okay.
Aaron, this is directed at you. It's revealed your character is not alive, and has been an alien this whole time. What did you think when you first read that, and how did it affect your performance, knowing that ahead of time?
Yeah, I when I first read that, it obviously blindsided me, but it also made me so damn excited, that much more excited. I love a big sort of holy shit moment, at the end of a movie, right? People try to do it. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it doesn't. But I think in this instant, it was just like, oh my God, really works, and it didn't really change my sort of process. I just try to forget that happened, right? Because it's all about trying to make the audience believe what's in front of them. And want them to sort of have this character's back and just be on the journey with them.
He did such an amazing job. Like, I remember when I was reading the script for the first time, I was eager. I was like, I don't know. I have this bad tendency to wanting to know the response to things. I just wanted to
Yeah.
know because I'm incredibly curious and I like to have knowledge.
Did you
And I
read
wanted
the
to-
end first?
No, but I was just like reading so fast through it because I was really frustrated that I couldn't pinpoint. And when I thought I had
Right.
pinpointed it, it wasn't. And when I did, and that's what and then in the end, I was like, I love this movie because it is really like, you think it's going to be something and it's not. And then it is what it is and it's not. And then it keeps turning. And that's why it's been so hard to speak about this movie because it's impossible to pitch this movie without spoiling it. Like from minute 5, you can't really talk about anything that details the film because it's all spoilery. So, but in a non-spoiler way to say this is this movie has so many incredible twists. And it really, for the curious mind and the curious audience, this is a movie that'll keep your mind going. And I've seen it with people that I've watched it with, what they want to decipher what the answer is. And then they get it turned on its head and turn on its head and turn on its head. And that's the dream of filmmaking, really.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys again for talking to me. I wish I had more time. I could talk to you guys about the movie for a long time, but yeah, congratulations.
Well, I appreciate it, Russ.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
checking it out, bud.